Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Hurricane Michael considered dangerous. And my name's also Captain Obvious. I'm going to share with you the latest graphs and data. Also, it appears that there are several nuclear facilities that will be on the path, or in the path, I should say, of Hurricane Michael. I want to let you know that this podcast is brought to you in part by preparewithleakproject.com. Right now, you can pick yourself up 92 meows for $75. Also, organic seeds, water filtration systems, the best of the best and the best prices. Go to preparewithleakproject.com. 92 meows for $75. Are you serious or just from serious? Okay, here we go. Here's the data. We just look at it. Hurricane Michael, it's been downgraded now to a dangerous Category 3 storm. Images showing Michael's destruction emerge. Fox News, ABC News, USA Today, through the eyes of social media. But let's take a look, and that's via Google search. Now let's take a look here. This is directly from nhc.noaa.gov. The storm. Now you'll notice the path here. Once it hits Georgia, it seems to kind of go central, a little bit southern. Then it goes through South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and then off into the ocean. But check this out, will you? This is directly from earth.newellschool.net, and you can see the current speed at about 34 miles per hour. Now, this is earth.newellschool.net, and if you want to look at the exact data, you can see here I've got it set up. Mode, air, surface. We're going to be looking at the surface speeds. Wind overlay. Now, let's go ahead and close this, shut this down, and then open this. 30 miles per hour right there, close to the eye of the storm, nothing too serious. 40 miles an hour, at least as wind speeds go. Yes, there's a lot of flooding going on out there right now. It is extreme. There's a lot of people dealing with some hardships. And be safe, folks. Hopefully you are already out of harm's way if you're in that area. I can't even imagine what the roads have got to be like out there, but this happens every year, so it's nothing new. This is from nhc.noaa. This is showing you the risk of flash flooding. It doesn't look too serious, but I want to show you this also. Let's take a look at the map of power reactor sites. I like how they put that. Power reactor, not nuclear reactor, it's power reactor. Same thing. But check out all these reactors here along the East Coast. Now this thing hits Florida, goes through Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It looks like it might even get into Virginia a little bit, Maryland area, possibly the Chesapeake Bay, and then back out. And look at all those reactors that are in that vicinity. And then if you look at the Google Maps, let's take a look here at the traffic, or I should say the major hubs logistically, and where you're probably going to see a lot of traffic because the road systems out here, this whole area is getting bombarded with extreme weather. But hey, you know what can you say? It's the East Coast. You got to love it. All these people, beaches. So when I went out to Florida and I went out to Clearwater area, this was last year, some of the beaches out there, you've got all these signs like, don't take pictures, don't fish, don't pick anything up, don't look at anybody, dress appropriately, use lots of aluminum-based sunscreen to fill your pores with additional aluminum because it's good for you, and don't question. It wasn't that extreme, but I'm like, are you serious? I mean, some of the signs, things saying you couldn't do, I'm like, why do you even want to come here? Unless, Anyway, so I think the beaches are way better on the coast of, Padre Island, National Seashore. At least you can go out there, you can set up camp, you can go fishing, you can do whatever you want out there practically. Within reason. And it's pretty exciting. You can spend days out there on the seashore. You can park right up on the seashore. I saw people a few Christmases ago that had Christmas trees up. They were just hanging out. So anyway, but the coast in general, great to have a vacation home there if you've got the money. Also, maybe not the best place to live full time. Although I've got family on the coast, and they don't care because that's where they enjoy being. So I can certainly appreciate other people's opinions, and thank goodness we don't all think the same way, because we would all live in the same place and it'd be extremely boring. I'm glad people like to live in other places in the world. But I mean, just look at some of these huge cities that on a continual basis, especially with this extreme weather that we seem to be approaching. Now, one thing that's interesting, and I need to do some more research into this, is I was talking to Diamond from Oppenheimer Ranch, paleontologist, studies the grand solar minimum, the electric universe hypothesis, and his data that he has compiled shows that the weather we're dealing with right now on a larger scale isn't as bad as it was several decades ago. However, with that said, because of the amount of people that live on the coast and the condensed area, when you have a hurricane hit the coast, it's a lot more extreme versus when you maybe had a quarter of the people there. It does seem to me, though, that with these storms that are approaching, that we're getting hit with, they seem to be more extreme. So it would really only take one horrific storm on the coast to decimate the electric grid and cause some serious problems with some of these energy facilities. Now, thank goodness they love us so much they've prepared for flooding and extreme weather, and they've got a week or two of backup. Is that enough? Who am I to say? I'm a conspiracy theorist in a garage in southern Colorado. I do have a tinfoil 5G shielding cap on, though, that is limited. Get yours today. LeakProject.com/shop. Every good conspiracy theorist needs a really cool tinfoil cap, and it's not real tinfoil, but it looks like it. And it really does block up to 30 gigahertz, which is in the 5G realm, 5th generation communications, because they love us so much. Be excellent to each other. Be prepared. Don't be scared. Or be scared and don't be prepared. It's up to you. Be the change you want to see.